Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Rama Hare, Rama Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Jaya Nitai Gauranga. Nitai Gauranga, Jaya Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Jaya Nitai Gauranga. Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Jaya Nitai Gauranga. Nitai Gauranga, Jaya Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Jaya Nitai Gauranga. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shani Saranga. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everybody. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Another speed. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nityanandaram Jaya Nityanandaram Jaya Nityanandaram Jaya Nityanandaram Jai Nityanandaram Jaya Nityanandaram Jaya Nityanandaram Jaya Nityanandaram Okay, ready, go. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari.
Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari.
Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari.
Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari.
Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari.
Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari.
Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari.
Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari.
Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana. Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana. Yamunatira Vanachari. Yamunatira Vanachari. Jayo Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jayo Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jai Om Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parivrajacharya Stotra Shata Sri Shrimad Bhaktin Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupada Paramahamsa. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj ki jai, Machari Haridas Thakur ki jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai, Prem se kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Sadi Gaura Bhaktan ki jai, Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Chamak Radha Kundi Giri Gaura ki jai, Vrindavan Dham ki jai, Jagannath Dham ki jai, Mayapur Dham ki jai, Panuga Vedikash Dham ki jai, Bhakti Tulsi ki jai, Namai Gangame ki jai, Shri Gauratai ki jai, Nityananda Ram ki jai, Gaura Premanande, all glories to some devotees, all glories to some devotees, all glories to some devotees, all glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga, all glories to Prabhupada. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Narayanam Namaskritam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Sarasatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudhirayed Nasta Prashodrasho Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavate Tamashloki Bhaktirvati Neshtiki. Nityananda Prabhu ki jai. Okay, so today's verse is 219. Parinishthitaha
Parinishthitaha
api
api
nairgunye
nirgunya
utama shloka
lilaya
grihita cheta rajarshe akyanam yat adhitavan parinishthito pinargunya Uttama shloka lilaya grihita cheta rajarshe akyanam yat adhitavan parinishthito pinargunya Uttama shloka lilaya grihita cheta rajarshe akyanam yat adhitavan parinishthita pinargunya Uttama shloka lilaya grihita cheta rajarshe akyanam yat adhitavan
Panishtito pinargunya
panishtite pinargunya
Uttama shloka lilaya Grihita cheta rajarshe Akyanam yadaditavam.
Parinishthitopi nargunya Uttama shloka lilaya Grihita cheta rajarshe Akyanam yatadhitavan Parinishthitopi nargunya Uttama shloka lilaya Grihita cheta rajarshe Akyanam yadadhitavan.
Okay, thank you. Parinishthitaha, fully realized. Api, in spite of. Nairgunye, in transcendence. Uttama, enlightened. Shloka, verse. Lilaya, by the pastimes. Grihita, being attracted. Chetaha, attention. Rajarshe, O saintly king. Akyanam, delineation. Yat, that. Adhitavan, have studied. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. O saintly king, I was certainly situated perfectly in transcendence, yet I was still attracted by the delineation of the pastimes of the Lord, who is described by enlightened verses. Purport. The Absolute Truth is realized in the first instance as the impersonal Brahman by philosophical speculation, and later as the Supersoul by further progress of transcendental knowledge. But if the grace of the Lord and impersonalist is enlightened by the superior statements of Srimad Bhagavatam, he is also converted into a transcendental devotee of the personality Godhead. With a poor fund of knowledge, we can adjust to the idea of the personality of the Absolute Truth. And therefore, the personal activities of the Lord are deplored by the less intelligent impersonalists. But reasons and arguments, together with the transcendental process of approaching the Absolute Truth, help even the staunch impersonalist to become attracted by the personal activities of the Lord. A person like Shukadeva Goswami cannot be attracted by any mundane activity. But when such devotee is convinced by a superior method, he is certainly attracted by the transcendental activities of the Lord. The Lord is transcendental, as are his activities. He is neither inactive nor impersonal. Parinishchito pi nargunya utama shloka lilaya grihita cheta rajarshe akyanam yat adhitavan. O saintly king, I was certainly situated perfectly in transcendence, yet I was still attracted by the delineation of the pastimes of the Lord, who is described by enlightened verses. Jnana timiran hasya gyananjana shalakaya chaksharan militamina tasmai Shri Gurave namaha Shri Chaitanya bhishtam sthapitamina bhutale swam rupa kadamahyam dadati swapadantikam Andhayam Shri Guru Shri Parikamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatham Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dirabando Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radhakanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Devi Pranamami Haripriya Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Brahmeti Paramatmeti Bhagavaniti Shabdyate. So Absolute Truth can be realized on three levels. So first is impersonal realization, Brahmeti, Brahman, and then the yogi is realizing the personal aspect of the Lord, localized, Paramatma, right. And then when he progresses, so then, and when he is pure, so then he realizes devotional service and Krishna, Absolute Truth. So these truths are partial, like Brahmeti, Paramatmeti. There is a Sat and Sat Chit, but missing Ananda. Satchit Ananda means level of realizing the Absolute Truth fully. So we can see that naturally, someone who is on lower levels, so he will be attracted by Krishna, and by this Ananda feature, that's natural for the soul, because we are part and parcel of Krishna, so we are also Sachit and Ananda. We are blissful inside, but therefore these Brahman realized souls, they have to go back to material world to continue, because they cannot be happy. Like you can imagine, you are somewhere in the in the light, and what? So you no varieties. You are not active. You are just somewhere spacing out. So example is given, like you can chastise some little kid and tell him that please be in the corner and be there, because you did some something bad, so now be here for a few minutes or 1 hour, because there's a punishment. It's not possible for the child to be there. It's very uncomfortable situation. He wants to play. He wants to move. He wants to to be on one place and just watching the wall. That's really bad. It's funny too, but so this is Brahman realization, and then another realization is localized Paramatma. So okay. You can realize Krishna. That's nice. As a with he's sitting in your heart. That's higher, and you got Satchit. So you got eternity, knowledge, but still missing Ananda. So they are naturally attracted if we give them a higher taste, paramdrishtani vartate, right? So we can read this verse, it's 259. Vishavini vartante niraharasya dehinarasa varjam rasupyasya paramdrishtani vartate. Though the embodied soul may be restricted from sense enjoyment, the taste for sense objects remains. But ceasing such engagements, because still we are in the three modes of material nature, so we are there. So it's not possible to get rid of that. Only when you are on transcendental platform. So this transcendental platform is higher taste. Then these lower modes of nature are just nothing for you. But ceasing such engagements by experiencing a higher taste, he is fixed in consciousness. Unless one is transcendentally situated, it is not possible to cease from sense enjoyment. So we can see that someone on the beginning, covered by these three modes of material nature, still he got some taste for sense enjoyment. But like I said, it's also natural to enjoy, to be blissful. It's natural, but we are just seeking this in not proper place, not good place. So we should turn our face towards Krishna. So there is a transcendence, there is a blissfulness, there is Ananda, right? So it's natural to be happy. It's natural. Yeah, Ananda. We are, that's our life. Activities, Ananda, bliss, joy. You can see, you can read about spiritual world. There are not suffering there, right? If there is some suffering, looks like suffering from our point of view, like Mother Yashoda is crying or this, that, So it is another Ananda actually. It's another Ananda. So just different moods of Ananda, of joy. So it's absolute transcendental platform, no dualities in this way, like we are experiencing in this material world. Okay, any question? Yes, bro.
Does this ananda come when we realize that we're not the body?
Say again?
Does this ananda come when we realize that we're not the body?
When you realize that you are not this body, yes, there is ananda. Yes, Prabhu, sure. Because you are experiencing your natural position as a servant of God. But one thing, impersonalists, they are also realizing that they are not these bodies. But they don't know, so they have no knowledge. They have no knowledge about what they are really are. Right? So knowledge must be there. So they are to be honest, they are realizing I'm not this body, just also partially. So it's not full realization I'm not this body. Okay, so you are not this body, but who you are. If you know that you are not this body, so who you are. And if you don't know who you are, that's not point that you are not this body. So who you are, you must be you must be something else. And what's that mean? So you are a spiritual soul, connected eternally with Krishna as his servant. So that's knowledge. Yeah. I got actually one point what I wanted to mention. To be practical, I'm trying to be always practical, and this is the way how we should actually read our books. When Prabhupada is speaking about impersonalities and Mayavadis and all these, persons, so he is actually speaking to us. Because we have still that tendency of Mayavada philosophy and impersonal philosophy, right? So like we can see if we do some offense or we are not performing our spiritual duties, devotional service very nicely, 100%, and we are doing some mistake and we are offensive or, quarreling with devotees, or we don't want to follow the process and this, that, so something bad is inside, some impurities. So then we are back in our tendency to, doesn't matter, this religion, that religion. I don't want to be in any of religions, right? And we are starting thinking like this, right? In this way, because some impurities. So we can see in this impersonalism, Mayavadis, their heart are impure. So therefore, they cannot accept the path of devotional service. So we must be very careful how we are performing our duties, because we can be again attacked by this kind of mood of Mayavadi. Yeah. Yes, Prabhu. Tonight, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
So, I was reading the other day, actually, the introduction to Srimad Bhagavatam.
Okay.
And Srila Prabhupada points out that the personal realization includes more bliss than Brahman realization.
Yeah.
So if he's stating more bliss, it's kind of assumed that Brahman realization has some level of bliss.
Yeah, and also you have some bliss in the material world. But this is just a little drop on desert. Okay, so they got bigger drop. You know. So what is the point of bigger drop in desert? That's nothing. Still nothing. Still nothing compared to bliss from, transcendence, like really like as a servant of God. Look, Krishna is coming here as a Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to realize and experience the bliss of his devotees. God, personally, Radharani, I'm God, I'm God, and Radharani is serving me, and she got more bliss than me. How is that possible? So if you are experiencing real serving attitude, so in one sense, you get more bliss than God. Right? So it's amazing. It's amazing. Another question? If not, Krishna will not come here, right? As a Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to experience what Srimati Radharani is experiencing, actually, right? So this is very special, very special. Huh? No egoism, everything for someone else, and that person is Krishna. So you are pure, you are in ecstasy. If you are impure, you cannot be in ecstasy. Okay, last question or comment or whatever. Magadari Prabhu. Nothing. All right. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Nityananda ki jai.